trees are green and overhanging, feather light free and everlasting.
It went up. This is what I was looking for. So it actually went up.
All right.
Physical instrument 3. Wasn't it like 17 or something before? Wasn't it much lower?
I don't remember the exact number.
It didn't go up? Okay, maybe I'm just misremembering. Alright. Here we fucking go. Hold on, let's save.
We still need to get into the harbor.
Let's save it.
We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
His gaze wanders over the whirling.
Oh.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
You must be mistaken. I'm a real radical.
That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here.
This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you.
Okay, come. Show me. Sell me on how fucking bad this can get.
It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, the phrasing of that.
First, where is this kingdom of conscience?
When do I get my grill?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
Notice how, like, smooth Empathy's version of the narrator is, too.
Yeah.
He's speaking with a different intonation. How do you bring about these circumstances?
Incrementally. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place.
Too quickly. You know, I heard a couple of pundits talking about things moving too quickly recently, actually. That is an idea floating out there in the brain sphere.
That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
But what about all the things that are wrong now?
Well, you can't just decrease a body count overnight, Reggie. You gotta dial the numbers down until we eventually hit 0. You know? What about the Kingdom of Conscience? But what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like? This sounds boring. Count me out. Opt out. What about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future.
I see.
You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What rationality? What benevolence?
Wow. The brain loves it. The brain loves it.
It's digging it.
Someday.
A lot of sense. Wait, is the Kingdom of Conscience really about doing things or just preserving the status quo?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
Ho.
Yes.
There you have it. Sometimes holding the line is progress.
That's a nice little fucking
Not moving backwards is progress?
That's a nice little fucking log trap.
Not burning it all is progress?
Well, again, the arrow can go one way or the other, right? There's forward and there's backward. And if you like snap back and forth really quickly between the two, you can kind of stand still, you know, and make sure nothing gets done. Okay, but what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend and even more difficult to describe. Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national.
I mean, all things considered, if you just keep, if every 4 years you press the red button and then the blue button, then you really kind of end up with a weird shade of purple, and you just never, you just kind of keep it there, you know?
Because you don't have time to fully go into that color.
Nah, you just undo, redo, undo, redo, undo, redo.
If you go fast enough, you see nice color, you know?
It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Sounds incredible. Allons-y. Let's go right there, right now. And you have 2 ways to opt out.
I was trying to think of an analogy for the Supreme Court in that color switch, but I don't have one. My brain's not getting anything. But it affects. It lasts longer because you gotta put a couple dinosaurs in place and have them rock out till
Forever.
for eternity, for literal eternity, you know. And like I'm just you can't tell me that somewhere in the cyber future there will not be someone on the Supreme Court with cybernetic limbs and a fucking robot body keeping them alive just to keep the balance in place.
We are the Eternals.
You're Borging that old person to keep them going at 148 years old. And it's like, can we get someone else? No.
Still got juice.
Justice Borg is presiding and will continue to exist. And it's like, can we get anything done? Not as long as Justice Borg is living. Okay, but how much of Justice Borg is a human being? How much, like, is it just a head? And
Don't mind the nuclear battery in the chest that we implanted. That's conceived to last for 2,000 years. Just,
you know, like, and I mean, it's like, just full-on fucking resurrection spells bound to the technology. Sounds incredible. I don't know, Z, let's go there right now. Opt in. Seems like I want to live for the present, though. Opt out.
man, that sounds kind of terrible. I don't think I want to be a moralist
Tell me
anymore.
more about the kingdom.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Right. Okay, then let's get there. Eventually?
That's right. Remember, a real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Democracy for whom, though?
The Kingdom of Conscience.
-2 half-light, temporary research bonus, calm water. Heartache is powerful, but democracy is subtle. Incrementally, you begin to notice a change in the weather. When it snows, the flakes are softer when they stick to your worry-worn forehead. When it rains, the rain is warmer. Democracy is coming to the administrative region. The ideals of DeLorean humanism are reinstating themselves. How can they not? These are the ideals of the Coalition and the Moralist International. Those guys are signal blue. And they're not only good, they're also powerful. What will it be like once their nuanced plans have been realized?
I wonder if, like, is the goal to just unlock every single thought? Is it even possible? And is there any statistical downside to unlocking every thought and then just not committing them?
Damn, the way I see it, I would guess no.
Okay.
Like if you scroll, like it's like maybe 50 thoughts.
Yeah,
or something?
it's crazy fucking long. Because, like, whatever Measurehead was about to drop on us that I opted out of, I'm just like, okay, so is it just, like, you know, collector's trophies if you just get them but never internalize them.
Yeah.
Almost, you know?
Yeah,
So
the way this is looking, I'm sure that you have to do multiple playthroughs to see different aspects.
because I can, there's the obvious moments where the thought comes up and the game says, "Hey, do you want this?" And I can think of the 3 times we've said no, and then it's like, "Oh, okay, all right," and then we just can kind of continued on. But like, yeah, do you kind of just collect them and then don't commit to them, and they just kind of don't really amount to much? Or does the dialogue actually change as a consequence from the fact that you've even unlocked it? You know? I don't know. I'm not too sure what the mechanisms of these thoughts are on the game outside of the statistical benefits and the rewards when the solutions are given. Okie doke.
And save. Now then.
Dialogue does change. Okay. See, that's what I was hoping, I guess. Because, like, some stuff is like if I get whatever advanced racial theory would have been in this list or whatever, then are there going to be encounters like that cart driver where the game's like, yeah, but fuck you, you've got advanced racial theory, you can't even have the real version of this conversation anymore because you've already locked in on that side.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the downside
It
of
might lock another thought.
the downside of content is the possibility of having a shittier conversation with someone you want to have a good conversation with later. So that's why I'm kind of like going, you know, on some but not on others. I don't know. I'm just winging it through this fucking video game and dealing with what it gives me as we come across it. I
How
don't,
else can we do it?
I don't know what any of this will lead to.
Since I last saw you, you have really let yourself.
Okay, yeah, I've degenerated. We know.
Yes, you are overthinking it. That's normal. I know I do, but that's the thing is you can't know what you're overthinking until you encounter the rest of the future beyond the game. So that's the magic of not knowing where any of these things lead. Give me something nice!
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
Make it stop.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Damn, that was a 1 in 4.
I am a degenerate alcoholic.
The fuck you.
I'm a cop.
Help. Oh, we're taking damage either way. You might as well fucking... Fuck you.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple.
That's fair.
Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more. The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
I am a violent drunk.
He can kill me, but I've got healing items.
Just let me pop this nose of it while you crush my fist.
Basically. I won't fucking say anything. There we go. Now's the time.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth. Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homo-erotic organization any further.
Physical Instrument 3. Well, yep.
Yo, first time he took it, then he was like, yo, what are you doing? And this time he didn't want to take it.
We got hit by that 72%, I believe. 3 ain't that bad. Kim?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
Ah.
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
Yeah. But he's the one trying to provoke me.
Okay, I was trying to assert my dominance over him.
But I was fighting bad unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero.
How else are we going to get through the gates?
Can't promise that. I might attack him again.
Alright, I won't do it again. How else are we going to get through the gates?
There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
I'm fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero.
We're not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
That is a lie! 80% of this video game experience has been a political quest. Dare I say 90? There has been sparing moments of crime solving laced in between fat, thick political questing. Maybe it's all in my brain, but you don't know.
And you're just going to let him manipulate you like that?
He raises an eyebrow.
Okay, I was trying to assert my dominance over him.
We're not here on some political
Okay.
quest.
Oh, same
We're
line?
here to
Okay.
solve a crime. Don't make the situation
So,
any more volatile. than
can't
it already
promise
is.
that? Or alright?
Might need to do it again with better stats, bro.
The lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything.
It's a white check, isn't it?
Yeah?
It was a white check.
You can try again.
That's right. You should do it again. It's the last thing he'll be expecting.
Sorry, Kim. The check was white.
How
Well, that was,
rushing.
you know. Yeah, just limp away. Tail between the legs. Thumb up my butt. Honor and all that. Hey, dude.
You got gutted like a carp.
That simple after all. So, what now?
Kuno told me you're supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had a good on his promise.
His promise.
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere and the cops in his pocket and he's the king of Jamrock.
Talking a lot of shit, huh?
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuno used us to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He contemplates taking a swig from his flask.
Probing the armor. What'd you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up, 4 pieces? Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings?
I'm gonna find one piece of it. One's enough.
I'm ambitious. I'm going to find all of it. All of the pieces.
I have better things to do. This is the anime protagonist answer. Let's cue the OP. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna find all the pieces. Yeah! The one piece. And all the crystal shards. And all the MacGuffins and the Baphomodads.
I'm gonna be king of Revachol.
Gotta find those 7 balls.
There are junior officers out there eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing. But okay, let's find all of it.
He's on board.
Classical story. Leave home, look for random shit object that will grant you nothing special in the end, but the journey is the friends you make along the way.
Yeah.
It's implied. He finds it unlikely that you will succeed in this.
And the drugs you take.
They keep you going.
Yeah. I want a scene of looking to the sky and Kuno just as a face in the sky just fucking screaming and winking at you. Kuno doesn't fucking care. As OP music plays with this fucking ugly bug as our protagonist, anime style.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful. He is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
So the measurehead thing didn't go well for me. Could you help me with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalskian crane over using some remote controls.
Kvatsund.
Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Wait, we have air support? Kim, why didn't you tell me?
The fuck?
Because we don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
Oh, okay.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
He pats the side of his
Changes
nose.
in his disposition. A merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yeah?
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically, grow them. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Tips his beret and concludes.
I mean, I basically did do that, but then I fucking...
We did everything wrong.
No, I groveled first. But then...
And then we
But then I said, fuck off.
Yeah.
And then I swung.
And then we did everything wrong.
Well...
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Too late now.
All right, well, maybe somebody else has
Alright, let's
more
get downstairs.
information. Didn't that dude say to fight him?
Yeah, there was that possibility as well.
So maybe he has more tips now with it.
And then again, there's our own stats. All right, so 3 plus what do we got on us? Esprit de corps, conceptualization, logic, conceptualization, electrochemistry, reaction speed, trauma, electrochemistry. Yeah, nothing that really is helping us in the physical at the very least for now.
Man, it's been going on for a full day now.
He came back out.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Oh wow, he's just right into it.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
I need you to be my champion against Jean-Luc up there.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
And a lover.
All right, he shut that down. Any chance any of these will lead to...
We were promised work.
No.
The physically impressive
Nothing
manpower
refreshing on
has
that.
Turned his attention back to the gates. He ignores your presence.
All right, well,
So he said to keep your distance?
keep your distance.
Do you want to try again?
I mean, we didn't get a change to our stats. I was hoping we would.
Equip the pry bar.
I mean, like, honestly, like, is anything taking away from our physical? This is +1 physical instrument for the tank top. We're wearing that. No glasses. Nope, nothing is hindering us. Everything we're wearing is only positive for physical instrument.
Yeah, Half-Life is suffering, and rhetoric as well.
So, yeah.
All right.
I poured out my booze on the streets for the homies. I do not have booze in me any longer. On me, rather, I should say. Drugs. What were the drug stats
Oh,
again?
they help your psyche though, not
Psyche.
your...
Yeah. So no, that's pointless. All right.
Your race descent has only worsened
Wow.
since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Wow, they really give you a shot on that.
Advice from Scab Leader. Volition says do it again.
Wow. And we can pop this off for a little bit, can't
Yeah.
we?
I would assume so.
Can we not? And hold on a second. Can we not increase?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you feel you
volition,
should
right?
Be able to increase.
Volition
that.
says do it again. Yeah. Okay. No. Hold on.
Your race descent has
No.
only worsened.
Oh,
since
it's
I
not.
last saw you. You have really
Oh,
let
so it's only
yourself
endurance and
go.
volition that will be affected by
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Miss.
Might be. Well, at least you're healthy.
Volition, mind, morale. Volition, morale, endurance, health. That's decent.
I like these odds. Oh! Faint! Yo, the stance. The stance.
Just like that. Instinct.
Lean in.
He
stunned him!
A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break.
Lean in, nice and close. Bitch!
The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still
Oh.
around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent.
Wait,
Wait, what should I do?
right hook.
Back up and perform a 360 flying spin kick. Okay, Woolie, I would love to do that, but are we athletic enough to...
Shut up!
No!
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
Dude, that was so sick.
Fights in tight spaces, bitch. Fuck. What is that doubt? Fuck out of here with your doubt. Let's go.
Oh, man.
That was fucking disco.
The way you leaned into him?
Disco Inferno. Welcome to Revachol. The end has begun, and I am the lion-headed cavalry.
I'm so sorry, I didn't want to do this.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno!
Burn, baby, burn.
Bring us mother down!
Man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Her voice is surprisingly calm.
New king. New king plus 2 woman. Nothing but benefits. Yo, profit!
The champ is here.
Yo!
Wow.
Yo, he's out!
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
But we are, though. We are the new measurehead.
But the kids are singing Ali Boumaye. What do you? Why can't I enjoy this moment, Kim?
Kim is hating.
God.
Kim is hating.
Let me have this. I need it.
Yo, how can you not be hyped, Kim?
We need this one moment for once.
Kim should have been stepping one leg over Measurehead, look down on him. Oh, you got knocked the fuck out!
Oh! Gators stepping all over. All right. What's up? You got nothing to say? Nah, she got nothing to say. Okay. Well, there's that over there.
Your loot?
We knocked him out to grab some terror.
Just let me get that.
Yep. About a buck 50.
Oh,
Now do the Jamrock shuffle.
Man is still knocked out. He breathes slowly and steadily.
There was no check on that kick.
nope.
It was just an option.
It was just an option.
There wasn't a roll.
That's a superstar move.
We already got the roll.
That's a superstar move.
Everything else is just flourish or tape, you know?
Thank you for styling. Thank you for styling without a hint of hesitation.
Smoking sick. All right. I kind of want to put this on right now. Disco ass blazer.
Embracing the disco.
A little bit.
That was so disco.
A little bit.
Right in the throat, too. Ah! Ah! Gag on.
Well, that's the button pressed, and that's all that's going on over there. Unless, let me just see, this is absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's absolutely nothing. All right. Nothing? Nothing? All right, nothing.
Nah, we don't bother with that. That would be uncool.
Clipboard and bag of garbage.
What kind of cop is this? Hobo cop.
Man, with these physical stats, like... pfft. All right. And we didn't have to embrace his ideology.
Yeah,
Right?
surprisingly. Oh, what you gotta say?
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
He's
Oh
waiting
my
on the spin kick.
god.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Man, you whack as fuck.
That's all you got to say? All right, we're done. I was hoping there'd be some new branch of fucking conversation to uncover your bullshit, but I guess that's all there is to it.
Man, he hated on the spin kick. I can't believe it.
How did that not unlock a whole new fucking thing with him? You know?
Right to work.
Our boy. Hold on, let's talk to our boy.
Oh, hello.
Okay, we'll come back for that in a second. We're in a single room here. That's an observation point or an exit? Yeah, it is, but door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a passcode.
Oh, wow.
Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Oh, we're locked in.
Yo,
Well, shit. Okay.
we are trapped.
I mean that's fine. I want to get the body down before I do the rest of the conversations. So, every worker, member of the board, written on the flyers.
At the bottom, the union logo and demand democracy. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back.
Radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds.
Standard office file cabinet. The drawer seems to be locked.
Someone's left the coffee machine on.
New thought.
Dark liquid, and the pot looks almost sentient.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Sorry, 1 second. Our change has brought up our esprit de corps.
To 4.
So now that's going to chime in a little bit more. And it's like him going, hey, let's do the police work here, right? Yeah.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
And the other type?
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Force yourself to go through the folders.
72% high white check.
Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing. Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
If I
Can I focus on not focusing?
You're a
look,
police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
What's up? Oh, sorry. I let my eyes go completely out of focus. The shapes start melting into each other.
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there?
yes.
No, of course not.
Let's just get back to work, Lieutenant.
Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not investigating an accounting mystery.
Wow, you can retry right away.
We can retry because we got it better. We did
Yeah. And hermeneutics is what I was looking up.
Okay.
Branch of knowledge that deals with Bible and literary texts, interpretation. So what you've been doing all your youth.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note.
Yeah, that sounds like either Joyce or Plaisance territory.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Leo.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Evrard.
Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Take another look.
Remember, Leo, all items on the list have been crossed out,
Okay.
and the note itself is crumpled. The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Oh, thought complete.
Actual art degree.
Red Sharpie.
Contrived. Mediocre. Milquetoast. Amateurish. Infantile. Cliché and gonorrhea-ridden peon to conformism.
Whoa.
I fucked me. Affront to humanity. War crime. Should literally be tried for war crimes. Resolutely shit. lacking in imagination, uninformed reimagining of, wristed, premature, ill-informed attempt at, talentless fuckfest, recidivistic shit peddler, pedantic, listless, savagely boring, just one repulsive laugh after another.
Someone really did not take critique well in their day. Someone got blasted for their work, you know, perhaps, or for their novel. Perhaps their novel or their short story was not received well by the critics.
So what about these boosts? Oh shit, -1. Hand-eye coordination, hands shake from anger. How shit it all is. Conceptualization passives heal +1 morale and gives 10 experience.
What does passive heal 1 mean there? What does that mean?
The passives of conceptualization. And
Auto heal by 1, but
when you're talking and conceptualization does an automatic success check, maybe you get more XP.
You get a morale heal for every conceptualization success?
Yeah, every time it chimes in.
That works. That makes sense. Because I'm like, yeah, what's the frequency of that? That's pretty fucking good. All right. Thank you. What's this?
Book La Fumée Volume 1, Number 4. Use interact button in inventory to inspect the book. La Fumée, the smoke.
La fume?
La Fumée. Fumer is smoke.
Right.
But fumer as a verb is to smoke.
To smoke. Yes, yeah, okay.
But fumer,
On its own.
accent aigu, is just the smoke itself.
When smoke comes
as a
from,
noun,
yes.
Il n'y a pas de fumée sans feu. Where there is fire, where there's smoke, there is
Where
fire.
there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
$4.50 for that postcard.
Yo, that's an important postcard. $4.50, shit. The other
Yeah.
ones were like $120, $150 or something.
Yeah.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
Sure.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Well,
I got my gloves on.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air.
useful patterns?
Undoubtedly, no.
I might try this again later.
Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing.
Yeah, right. We're gonna find a number and then...
Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, fuck. Was that a staircase? I didn't know what that was. Yeah, back up.
Damn, okay. Leading outside. Yeah, we're gonna dial a number and it's gonna be like, don't call me again!
Yeah.
You shat in the sheets!
Yeah. That's a staircase. Yeah, it looked like it could have been like a mattress.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a mattress or something.
Wide steps.
All right. What's going on over here?
Ooh.
Visual calculus.
Neat office shades. +1 calculus.
Drama
-1
go
drama.
down. I could use a little less drama.